This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, friends. Welcome to goonlinetrainings.com. We are discussing about drilling down reports the other day, right? So, what is a drilling down report? What is a matrix report? So, all of them we will, discuss today as well. Let me tell you how to create a drilling down reports. So, making reports interactive or dynamic. Actions can be added to the report items, drilling down within a report, drilling through to a different report, bookmarks, jump within a report, hyperlinks, any web page report, parametering report, so documenting map. All these are called making reports dynamic. Okay. Okay, so we can have a static report. Static report means user cannot interact with the reports. We can also create a interactive reports in SSRS as well as in Power BI. In Power BI also we create lot of drilling down reports, lot of drilling through reports. In Tableau also, in SSRS also. Clear? So let us understand how to make reports interactive. Today we're going to be discussing about a drilling down report. Now, today we'll see what is a matrix report and how to apply drilling down, grouping, use of text box and toggle group items on the report. So already we know what is a matrix. The other day we discussed, right? So when you go to view menu and the toolbox, you will be able to get a text box, line, table. All these things we know how to use text box. So this is a text box, right? Now, this is a text box that I have created. Now, I can also use a line. I can also use a table. Now, we also discussed about when to use matrix, the difference between a table and matrix. Matrix is called as a cross-tab report, X and Y axis report, or called as a pivot report. So, matrix where you have, a number of columns can be increased, number of rows also can be increased, but in a table the we cannot increase the columns very easily, but we can insert lot of data in a table, so number of rows can be inserted much more, unlimited rows can go, but not column creation is very difficult in table. So that's what we had seen. Today we will understand how to create a drilling down report. Now, as we know, any reporting platform can get the data from any data source. Okay, that's what I told you. So we have used a couple of data sources. Okay, we have used oltp data sources, and we have also used data warehousing data sources, right? So I think I have used Amazon dw here, and I'm using oltp, like ibank. Okay, iBank we can use. It is a OLTP. Transactional data is going to come. So we had created a couple of reports with the help of iBank, which is the fresh data. OLTP means online transaction processing data, the fresh data of the iBank, Indian Bank. So I have also used reports with the help of this. And we can also create a OLAP database. What is OLAP database? OLAP database means, so which is actually a cube database. Clear? So many people will say OLAP and data warehousing, both of them are same. But if you ask me, OLTP is this, OLAP means a cube database. Cube is also one more database only. Clear? So cube can be created in two ways. One is called multi-dimensional cube can be created. You can also create what is called as a tabular cube. Clear? So we can also use, you can also get the data from OLAP databases as well, or you can also get the data from data warehousing databases, OLTP databases, plus you can also get the data from Excel sheets. You can also get the data from .NET, Java, or Oracle. So anything you can use and you create a report. So any report need not be SSRS. Tomorrow you may be working with a Tableau or Power BI or anything, means You can get the data from any one of these sources. Clear? Now we are now talking about SSRS reports. SSRS also has a lot of sources, not only one source. Okay, in Power BI we have I think 50 plus sources can be used from where you should be able to get the data and create a reports. Clear, guys? And creating data sources is very much easy, not very difficult. Once you get the data may be in OLTP, data may be in data warehousing databases or OLAP cubes, multi-dimensional cube or tabular cube, doesn't matter. But Power BI people are going to use tabular cubes and SSRS people are going to be using multi-dimensional cubes. So this is what is called aggregated data. If you wanted to create a cube, you must have data warehousing. That's what I told you when we discussed about data warehousing. Some people have joined freshly, right? For them, what is a data warehouse? They may not be knowing it, but slowly we will discuss. Okay, so OLTP data will go where? To the data warehousing. What is the data warehouse? If you ask me as a layman, I can say OLTP is a small database. Data warehousing is a large database. OLTP will have a fresh data. So after some time, the OLTP data will go to data warehousing with the help of SSIS. SSIS is a ETL software. Now, once you get the data into data warehouse, then later we are going to create a cube. Clear? So what kind of a cubes we can create? There are two types of cubes can be created. One is called a tabular cube. One more is called a multi-dimensional cube. Okay. So normally SSRS people, MSBI people are going to be using multi-dimensional cubes. Okay. This is a cube. Now you will be able to get the data and create a report. And you can also get the data from here. So Power BI people are going to be creating what? Tabular cubes. Okay. Now you can connect with this and create a PBI reports. PBI means Power BI. So here we're going to be using SSRS reports, or you can also use one more beautiful tool called Excel tool. Excel also we can use. Excel also can show you the data from here. From here, Excel is also number one reporting tool in this world. Clear? So Excel can connect to any one of them. Even SSRS also connected to this. So anybody can connect to any cube, but tabular cube is going to be storing the data in where? In the RAM, which is very, very fast. Multi-dimensional cube is going to be storing the data. What kind of data? I told you aggregated data. What is aggregation? I told you. If the data warehouse has a 10 and 20, the total is 30. So who's going to be doing aggregation? Aggregation is not going to be done by the data warehousing. Aggregation is going to be done by these people, either tabular or this. So the 30 is going to be stored here. The 30 also can get stored here. So where exactly the 30 gets stored here? In the RAM. But where exactly the 30 gets stored here? In the disk, hard disk. Clear? So when something is available in the RAM, it is very, very faster, and you can have a lot you cannot have not many aggregations because RAM space is limited. Hard disk will have 1 terabyte, 2 terabyte, 10 terabytes data also can be available in the hard disk. But the RAM space will be limited, right? Not unlimited like disk. So definitely you can have some aggregations, limited data. When you have it, limited aggregations data will be available in the RAM. So that will be available in the PBA. So Power BI reports are a bit faster when you go in for a tabular model, because tabular model is going to be getting the aggregated data in where tabular model is going to be creating aggregations and putting the data into the RAM. So multi-dimensional cube is also storing the data on the disk. So aggregations are going to be happening inside your SSAS. So this is what is called SSAS. So SSAS, you have two types of cubes. What are they? Multi-dimensional cube and tabular model cube. Multi-dimensional cube, tabular model cube. The purpose of the cube is to aggregate the data. Aggregation is called as a processing. So data warehouse is going to store the data. So daily activities, for example, when you buy a mobile phone, that is the individual payment you make it. For example, 10,000 rupees you make it, or $100 you make it. So that is the individual data comes. And I also buy one more phone. So my phone cost is $120. and my neighbor also buy one thing, want it also. So daily transactional data will come. But I wanted to know end of the day, what is the total, transactions happened? What is the total amount? The total amount to get it. So normally we run SSAS cube. So we get the data to this. Whenever you buy a mobile phone, so this is your computer. So your data will go here. So when you run SSIS, these two entries will go here. So not two entries. So every day you will get at least 1 million transactions across the world, right? 1 million, 1 million, 2 million transaction will happen. So midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, all the yesterday's data will get dumped to the data warehousing. It may take 2 hours, 3 hours to get the yesterday's data, because after 12 o'clock midnight will be a next day, right? So 12 o'clock means next day early morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, the OLTP data will get be dumped onto data warehousing. You got yesterday's transaction, so the data is received. But who's going to be aggregating it? The SSRS cube will get executed early morning 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock it is going to take all 1 million data, it is going to be aggregating. If we have these two cubes, both of them will get aggregated. Both of them are specially doing, and especially scheduling the cubes early in the morning. So morning 8 o'clock, when the manager comes and see what is yesterday's sales, he can, some of them can see SSRS reports, some of them can see PBA reports, and some managers directly connect to one of the cube, not all of the cubes. One of the cubes they can connect, they'll see yesterday's sales. So the complete circus has happened midnight. Clear? So till 12 o'clock, whatever be the transaction happened is happened. So after that, the cutoff date will change, right? After 12 o'clock midnight, the data is going to be pushed to the data warehousing around 1 o'clock in the night. Then, so it may take 2 to 3 hours to load the data. So 1 o'clock to evening 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, it will complete its job. Then evening, early morning 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, these cubes are going to do the aggregations. So it may take 1 hour to aggregate the data, because if you have millions of rows in data warehousing, aggregation means I'm talking about summing, simple sum operation. 10 plus 20, 30, 30 plus 20, 50, like that. All the numbers need to be taken, and you need to do some kind of a calculations. Sometimes we need averages, sometimes we need total, sometimes we need, we need to sort the data, sometimes we need to filter it. Lot of things will happen here. Clear? So that may take 1 hour. So 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock it may happen. So management will start coming. For example, today is Monday. So managers will be there in the office by 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning. So by the time they'll come, so they can see yesterday's sales or last week's sales. So that is how everything will get automated. So all developers are going to create SSRS reports and SSIS packages. You will not be there. So only thing, the data will change, the cubes automatically will get refreshed, and reports will show you the fresh data. Clear? You create a report today and give it to them, and you go. Then later, when they dump the new data, the new calculations, new sales, figures is going to appear in the report. Clear? So the report could be SSRS report, the report could be Power BI reports, or they don't have any SSRS or Power BI, PBI is implemented. The manager can directly connect it to the cube. You need to just teach the manager. Managers are not technical people. So just go to his, laptop, and you need to educate them. So this is how we have created a cube, and this is how you need to connect. And if you wanted to see the sales report, and there is no SSRS and Power BI is available in our company, and you need to create the reports on your own. Clear? When you give 10-minute session to the users, end users, so normally we used to give to the different companies. I was working for Unilever. Okay, Unilever, right? Very biggest company in FMCG industry. So we used to go and give every Saturday and Sunday, or every Monday, we used to give 10-20 minutes, training to the non-technical people how to connect to the cube. And they're all managers come to our sessions with their laptops, and we'll show them how to connect to the cube and how to visualize their data. So that's it. Only 30-minute session will be there, and we used to give, we are a technical team, so managers are completely non-technical guys. But end of the day, the data analysis is done by only, only those people are going to be doing business analytics. What is the sales in India? Unilever wanted to see what is the sales of Lux soap, Dove soaps, or any other deodorants. So a lot of brands are available by Unilever, right? So Brook Bond, Three Roses, and they have Taj Mahal tea, and brew coffee, quality ice creams, Annapurna Atta. They have thousands of products in the market. End of the day, they wanted to analyze the sales report. Who's going to be analyzing it? The sales manager. How they analyze? They need the report. So, are we giving any report? No, we are not going to give the report. We are giving the data in a cube. How will they connect? They're going to connect it to their Excel sheets. So, how do they connect? That we'll see in later sessions. After creating a cube, we're going to be showing how to connect with Excel, how to connect with SSRS, how to connect with PBA. So this you will be able to learn in Power BI classes. Clear? But all these things will happen in the company. That's what is very, very important, guys. Clear? So people may ask you, what are the sources that you're using? You can tell them that OLTP sources we were using, data warehousing, databases we were using, and the cubes also we were using, and Excel, .NET, whatever you wanted to use, we can use it. Okay, but normally many people will say, I was using, these cubes. If you're a PBA means Power BI guy, you're going to be using this. If you're a SSRS guy, you're going to be using this and this and this. Clear? So even Power BI people also can, go to OLTP data warehousing. Plus they can also use tabular model cubes. That's what is very, very important. Cube is there to get the aggregated data. Clear? If you get the data from data warehouse, you need to aggregate it. If you're getting the data from cube, it is already aggregated data. Clear? So data warehouse data, if you're getting it, that means you need to aggregate. The reports will become very, very slow. But if you get the data warehouse data, and you aggregate it, and Power BI or SSRS simply, going to show the data which is available in the cube. The report need not again process the cube. For example, I have 10 plus 20 here. So if you connect it to this, and you will be able to get 10 plus 20, but who's going to be, showing the total? That SSRS engine or Power BI engine has to aggregate the data, right? So if you have two numbers, it will be in fraction of milliseconds. But if you have 20 million data, 30 million data, if you're creating a report with different data warehousing, then your reports will become very, very slow. So instead of going to this, so normally we see in the cube, we'll see the 30 as aggregation. So aggregated data, we can connect it to this. So either we can connect to this, we can connect to this. So we can get a lot of aggregations. So the aggregation will not happen in your report because you're getting already aggregated data. That means totals are ready. Simply take in the Power BI or SSRS, and you simply show or visualize the data or create a charts and give it to the management. That's what. Clear? So that's what is very, very important. So now I wanted to show you today how to create a drilling down report. What is a drilling down? Let me teach you. So if I go to SQL Server, there is a plus button. Have you seen a plus? If I click on plus, I'm able to get something else. If I click plus, I'm able to get something else, right? So this is what is called drilling down. Drilling down means if you click on some plus button, you will be able to get the next level items. Clear? So this approach is called a drilling down. You can collapse, you can expand. You can collapse, you can expand. So where exactly we are going to use drilling down? For example, if I click on a year, there is a plus button. If I click on a plus button, I will get the semester. When I click on a semester, I will get a quarter. If I click on a quarter, I'll get a month. If I click on a month, I'll get what week. If I click on a week, I get the day. So this is what is called drilling down. Okay. Drilling down can happen from top to bottom or from left to right also. For example, this is also drilling down. If you click on country, okay, then after that you may get state like this. Then when you click on a state, you will be able to get the city like this. Okay. So this is also drilling down. So drilling down can happen from left to right and from bottom to top. So anywhere it can happen. Clear? So drilling down reports are common reports. People would ask you, do you know how to create a drilling down report in Power BI? Do you know how to create a drilling down report in SSRS? Drilling down reports also can be created in Excel sheets. Clear? So all these things are pretty much easy. The example for the drilling down is if I click on the country, I'll get a state. When I state province, if I click on a state province, I'll be able to see the cities. If I click on a city, I should be able to get the towns or small colonies. Clear? If I click on a semester, when I click on a semester, a quarter, if I click on a category, I will get subcategory. So all these are best examples for drilling down reports. Clear? So now I wanted to show you today how to create a drilling down reports. For that, I have to create a new report, add new item. The other day we created Amazon template. So this is a template I'm using. I will rename this to drilling down report. Okay. So sales drill down report, choose this and give the report name. You will be able to get RDL file, right? So this is RDL file now got created. Now I say adventure works. I'm going to be using adventure works sales report. Okay. So sales report I would like to have. Adventure works mean this is a sample database given by Microsoft. Clear? So this is the database I'm going to be using. I wanted to have some sales from this tables. Now I wanted to connect to this. Now let me go close this. Let me go to data sources. If this window is not there, go to view menu, report data window. Clear? You will be able to get data sources. If it is not there, click on this panel. Sometimes it will, sometimes you don't get it here. Always click on this surface, go to view menu. You will get a reports data window. So this is where data sources, data sets are available. If you close Solution Explorer, we can go to view menu, Solution Explorer. Clear? So this is what you need to understand. So right click, add data sources. And what is the data source I wanted to use? AdventureWorks. What happened? Let me go and add data source. Guys, from tomorrow meeting ID changes. My team will send you the meeting IDs and you talk to them if you have any questions. Okay. If you don't get any meeting ID for SQL Server or MSBI by evening today, you talk to my team and get the next meeting ID for tomorrow's classes. Clear. I wanted to use embedded connection because I have already created the shade. I don't want to use this. So I have created a adventure work shared data source. I'm going to be using this. Now click on connect. Now data set. Data set. I wanted to create main set. Now I don't want to use the shared one. I would like to create a my own data set. So I'll give you this data set. Data set means a query. So what query I'm going to be giving? So this is the query. So this I'm going to be sharing with you because since you don't know queries and everything, you will not be able to, understand what this guy is doing. So you need to, change this to adventure works and execute this query. Okay. I'll explain about this query, what it is doing. See now, so much of data it has crossing more than to 13 seconds, 14 seconds. See now, how much of data it has? 18 seconds, 19 seconds. It is not able to get the data because so much of data is available 24 seconds, 26, 27, 28, 29. See, if you create a report, the report is taking a lot of time to retrieve the data, then definitely reports will become very, very slow. Clear? 39 seconds, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 seconds, 46. Now see, it will cross more than 1 minute, 2 minutes. This is busy. It is happening. It is executing and executing. Clear? So if you have so much of a data, it will take a lot of time to get the result sets. Now it has taken more than 1 minute. It is 1 minute, 8 seconds, 9 seconds, 10 seconds. Now see how much time it is taking. You never think that, many people think that if I have, even though I have millions of data, people think that they will get it in, fraction of seconds. It will not be. It will take sometimes 10 minutes. Now I'm crossing more than 1 minute. Clear? So it is still working on it. Sometimes the servers are busy. It'll take a lot of time to execute it because it has to do all summing operations, lot of things it has to do it, right? Now see what this query is doing, I'll tell you. So even though you don't know queries as of now, but I'll tell you at least something what it is doing. Okay. So these are the tables, and what it is doing, it is getting, a product category, product subcategory, then year wise, order year wise, quarter wise, month wise, country wise sales amount. Clear? By joining a subcategory table, header table, detail table, sales territory history table, this table, that table, it is joining. A lot of tables are going to be joined. So joining means you should know primary key, foreign key link. After that, it is grouping. What is the group by clause? We slowly understand. As of now, you don't know what is the group by because we're discussing queries and everything, right? Now, in the queries class, you would understand this query. So this is joining multiple tables, and where clause is commented. Where clause is not applied now. So we're getting a lot of data from this table. It is a product category data, subcategory data, year wise, quarter wise, month wise, sales amount. Clear? From this following tables. So this is the data that I'm having now. How much time it has taken? 2 minutes 15 seconds. Clear? It has taken 2 minutes 15 seconds. So product category wise, subcategory wise, year wise, order quarter wise, order month wise, month number. August means 8, December means 12. That is a month number, right? So country wise, what is the total sales amount? It is a total sales. So this is the query. I'm able to get this data. Now, this is not very cleaned data. Okay, but I wanted to make it meaningful. Let me take this data to Excel. Okay, so let me go to Excel and open it. Now I wanted to copy this data to Excel. Okay, so this is product category, product subcategory, year wise, quarter wise, month number, country wise. So this is the sales. Now what maximum Excel can do, you can go to Excel here. You can simply apply a filter. So you can see what are the countries that they have. Countries, United Kingdom, Southwest, Southeast, North, Northeast, German, France. For example, you wanted to know what is the sales in Canada. So a manager wanted to see a Canada data. So you can filter like this. You can see the Canada data only. So this is the figures. So accessories, the helmets in July month. So this is the data, but not very cleaned. Clear? So I wanted to create a meaningful, beautiful, visualizations, and the manager, would not, should not struggle in Excel sheet, because normally if you don't have a reporting tool, the manager has to go to the technical team. So you write a report, you write a query, and you copy paste this data, copy with headers. Put the you give the data in Excel sheet to the manager. The manager himself or herself has to do a lot of understanding by seeing the data. In Canada, month of July, what is the sales? Or they may also apply what is the sales in month of January. So month of January means one in Canada. So they would like to do only for helmets. They would like to see, go here, helmets. So these are the products they're selling it. So they need to do a lot of filters here, and they need to see the data. Then they'll create a lot of reports like this, and they see now in this is the quarter one helmets and July, and some data I can have like this. In 2004 the sales is good. Okay, so and remaining, this is 2003 one quarter one, so 2002 quarter one, so quarter one and this one. Clear? So this is how they can understand. So they need to do a lot of circus to understand. So they now they can easily understand that helmets are doing very good in 2004, but not in this. So like that they need to do manually a lot of filters and create, and this kind of reports can be created, and they'll go for the meetings. Then senior managers, will be there in the company. They'll say why the sales is less for the helmets in quarter one, quarter two of previous year. Now it is doing good, and what is that you have done? Lot of things they need to perform the decisions, right? So for that purpose, they need to have this data as a proof. Now, I don't want to give this kind of a data to them. Now I create a beautiful report. So this query is working. Now this query I copy. I'll give you this query, guys. I'll give you this query, no worries. Now I copy and I paste it, but you should have Adventure Works database. So you cannot have iBank here. Choose Adventure Works, then execute. Clear? Now next time it is taking only in 1 second, it is able to give you the data. First time it has taken 2 to 3 minutes. Clear? Now it is working fine. So these are the things. Now I wanted to create a drilling down report. Now for that, we can go to view menu and go to what toolbox. And I wanted to show you the data in a table, in a matrix, sorry. Matrix means I told you, you have rows and columns, right? So let us discuss what is the matrix. So already we knew matrix means I told you, which is a x and y axis report, right? Let me take this, take this. Now this is what is called y axis. Now this is what is called x axis, right? Now it is normally we'll put like this. This means it is unlimited growth. So this is what is called matrix. I told you the other day as well, right? Matrix is also called as a pivoting report. Called as a is also called as a what? Cross tab report. Now X means what? When you keep something here, it will create like this kind of a bars. Okay. So when you keep something, it will give you like this. So x-axis means it is columns. Remember this. X-axis means columns. If you keep something here, so you will be able to get like this. So this is what is called a row. Clear? So in here also we will be able to get columns and rows only. But what is y-axis? Y-axis means rows. X-axis means columns. Okay, so you have a x-axis and you have a y-axis, columns and rows, right? So now when you drag and drop this one, it is going to give you columns and rows. What is a row? Row means what? Rows means y-axis. X-axis means what? Columns. Okay. So this is what is called data. Data means you're going to be having this. Somewhere you're going to be having data. So this is where you're going to be having data. So what columns you would like to keep them in x-axis? That's what you need to understand. So this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. Any columns you can keep anywhere. That is your choice. I would like to keep product category in y-axis, product subcategory in y-axis, and year I can have them in x-axis, and order quarter we can have in here. Order month you can have in here. Month number I don't want to keep it as of now. Country also I can have it here. Then sales can go here. Clear? So we can decide what data can go to y-axis, what data can go to x-axis. We can interchange also. So you have two axes. End of the day, you need to show them somewhere, right? So now you decide which data can go where. So this is what is called x. This is what is called y. Which column can go? So these two columns, I wanted to keep them in y-axis, or you can put them also in this one. And order year, order quarter, order month, blah blah blah. All these things except this column. I don't want to use this column now. This one, this one, this one, this one. I would like to use them in x-axis. And country also can come here, country also can go there, because you have only x and y. That's it. So either you can keep them here or you can keep them there. So you need to divide them into two groups. This is X, this is Y axis, and this is what is called X axis, and this is what is called sales data that I wanted to analyze. So the sales data is going to come in between. Clear? So that is what you should be able to do and decide. Clear, guys? It's very, very simple. You know what data can go where. Now, so rows and the columns. Now what I do, I go to my main set. Now see what I'm doing it. Now there is one more thing you need to observe here. Row groups, you don't understand what is a row group, and column group, you don't understand. But you understood what is a column, what is a row, but you don't understand the groups. So, but you observe them, what will happen here. Clear? So now what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get this product category. I would like to place here. Automatically a group is created, the data is placed. Clear? Now I take the product subcategory, I go and come this side and you just leave it. So product, what is called a subcategory, you can observe a product category, within that you will have a subcategory. Clear? So inside one year and semester. So semester is inside the year. Clear? That's what you need to understand. So these two are done in y-axis. Now order year, I would like to go to this axis. Now order quarter, you go here and bit, slightly come down, just leave it. So order year quarter, now month. Now go to the here and slightly you just leave it. It will come down, order month. See, automatically within a year you have a quarter, within the quarter you have a month. You don't have any semester here. So then you have a month number, I don't need, I'm just leaving it. Country, I'll take it to the month and just leave it. Okay, country is also done. The last column is sales data. So you can just drag and drop it, or you can simply go and choose sales. You will be able to get sum of sales. This is the one simple matrix report that we have created. Now you can adjust like this. Now these are the column names. Column names I don't need. I can simply, this column name also, I would like to delete. Now product category. So I wanted to have some background color as this color, and this is also one more color. Now for this, I wanted to give yellow color, and like that for each and every cell, I wanted to give some color combinations. That is your wish. If you wanted to give, you can give. The report will be very clean when you give like this. People also will be very, very happy about your reports. Now choose some kind of a colors. Now the report is ready. Now it is what is called a matrix report, and you can just adjust them, and all of them are you can give alignments. So left alignment. This is also left alignment, and this could be a alignment right. Save them and preview. Okay, or make it to central. Now when you save and preview, now you see the report. 1 minute, it will take some time. Now you see this report, it is a beautiful report you have created. Now you can switch and auto hide buttons are available. You will get the full window. Now see accessories. Within accessories, we have bike racks, bike stands, something like this. It's some cleaned bikes, means mountain bikes, road bikes, and the clothing components. Now this company is selling all these products. Clear where they're selling in Australia, Canada, Central, in lot many places these people are selling. Unfortunately, I did not get any numbers. Clear. So some issues we're getting, we're not getting any data here. Okay, we could see quarter wise, month wise, but there is no sales data I'm able to see. Now we go. Let me just increase this. Sometimes because of the width also, in the current version only, we are getting this kind of an issues. Let me save and preview. See, now you're able to get. Just increase the width of the cell. Now, see now, in helmets in Canada, in which month, which year, if you want to get it, let me go put middle alignment at least, or let me put left alignment and preview. If you see carefully, in Q3, in August, Australia, the sales is this much, okay, for mountain bikes. At least you can easily understand this report, but this report is very too big, too big. Nobody can understand uh, very easily like this, okay. So now you have southeast, northwest, northeast, Germany, France, Central, Canada, Southwest. So lot of sales data is available here, and even managers cannot understand this very, very easily. October month in Canada, in Central, what is the sales? For country-wise, month-wise report, it's very, very difficult for you to understand. Now, this is a matrix report. Clear? Now, I wanted to apply a special effect. The special effect is called, this is a matrix report. I wanted to apply on this matrix a special effect I would like to apply. That is what is called drilling down. Drilling down is an effect that can be applied not only in matrix, but also in table, but also in charts. So these are the effects that we're going to be applying either in a table or a matrix. Now, this is what is the effect I would like to apply. Clear? So how to apply a drilling down effect? Now I'll show you. It will take 2 minutes extra. We can create a beautiful drilling down. Clear? It's very, very big report. Even nobody can understand very, very easily. Now, how to apply drilling down, I'll tell you. I wanted to hide this because see, when you're going here, when you see now, when you click on databases, everything is hidden. So what is the next level? Next level one is databases. These are hidden, right? So you're showing only database, you're hiding the other ones, right? So that means if you wanted to, if you wanted to show this, you need to hide this. Clear? So if you wanted to show this, you need to hide this. Quarter one, you need to hide it. So this is what is called visibility property. What you need to hide, what you need to show. I would like to hide this. I would like to show this. So when I click on the quarter, I would like to show the quarter, but I wanted to hide this. What you are hiding, what you're showing is important in the drilling down. So when you open the report, it has to be visible and this has to be visible. That's it. Remaining columns need to be hidden. So when you're showing this, when they click on the subcategory, then this will be shown and this will be hidden. So something like this, you need to create a drilling down approach. Now how to do that? It's very simple. Go to matrix. Now go to row groups, product category. There is a row group. Click on the triangle, group properties. What I told you, you go to visibility property. By default, you need to show, because by default they need to show the year number and the country, or they have to show the product category and the year number. You have to show it. So the next one you need to hide it. Go here, click on this, go to group properties. The next one, go to visibility. You need to hide it. When you are hiding it, the previous one will be the toggled item. Toggling means, so what you wanted to show, I would like to show product category. This is what is called toggling. Toggling means what? If you're switching on, one button go inside, one button go outside, come outside, right? That is what is called toggling. Toggling means, so if you press a switch, electrical switch, what will happen? One item will go inside. It will be hidden. When you're hiding something, you need to show something, right? Some switch will come out, some portion of the switch will come out. So toggling means if you're showing something and you need to do, hide something. Clear? So step number one, I go here, go to group properties, I'll go to visibility, I'm going to be showing. Step number two, I go here, I go group properties, visibility. I would like to hide. When you're hiding, you need to show what? Display can be toggled. Toggled column is this. What is a toggle column? So when you're hiding this, you need to show the previous one. So this is what is called toggled column. That's what. And this one, when you go here, go to group properties. Now you go to visibility. By default, you need to show this. When you come to quarter, when you're showing this, you need to hide this. So this is what is called toggled column. You go, click on this group properties. Now you go hide this. When you're hiding this, the previous one, what is previous one? Order year need to be, toggled column, order year. That's one. So now you go and you need to hide. When you're hiding this, this will be the toggled column, the previous one. So you go, you need to hide this. When you're hiding this, the previous one, what is the previous one? We're in month, the order quarter will be the previous one, that you need to hide it. So toggled column, order quarter, that will be the column. The next one is country. Country you need to hide means this is a toggled column. So country means go here, you need to hide this. Now, what is the previous column? Order month. So when you go to order month, that will be toggled column. You need to, when you're hiding this means you need to show this. Click on OK. Now, by default, I told you this will be, visible. This column will be visible. When you preview it, now you see only those two columns are visible. Now see, accessory is visible and year numbers are visible. That's it. Now you got a smart, small report and smart report. Now people can easily understand. Okay, I wanted to see only 2004 sales. Now they can click on like this. They'll get a quarter one, quarter two, quarter three sales. Now it will be very, very easy for you to understand. Now you click on quarter one. They would like to see Jan, Feb, March. Unfortunately, it is not in the proper order. First need to be Jan, then you need to get February, then March. The data is sorting based on the spelling, but data needs to be sorted based on what? A month number, right? So like that, these people have to get this. Okay, let me go left alignment only. Now the order month. So I go to order month here and it has to be sorted. Go to group properties. The sorting has to be done not based on the month name. It has to be done based on the month number. So I did not use this column. I am planning to use this column. So A to Z means smallest to highest. So I'm going to be using for the sorting purpose. Now save, preview. Now I go, I wanted to see only the clothing. So only the clothing you can see. Clear? Clothing in 20001. Now you can see in quarter 3. So July, August, or you wanted to see in 23. So what is the sales? Quarter 1. So Jan, Feb, March. Within the Jan, I wanted to see Australia, Canada, something like this. Clear? So this is how you should be able to understand. Clear, guys? Now the customers are interested only in this portion, but not in this portion. They can put like this. They would like to see, let's say, something like this. They want to have something. Then you can collapse. So this is what is called drilling down. Okay. So they would like to see only quarter 4 sales. They would like to see only October sales in Australia, Canada, Central France, something like this. So whatever they wanted to use it, they should be able to use it. And the interview question is, if I download this report to PDF, will I get drilling down option in PDF? Let me go to desktop or download somewhere. So I wanted to save this as a sales report. Now let me go to downloads, sales report. Will I get any drilling down option here? There is no drilling down option. Okay, but the report is not in the single page. You need to adjust them. First page has some columns, and the second page, see, page numbers are coming properly. The company, when the report is created, and what is the company name, everything is coming properly. So this you need to observe. but there is no drilling down. So people may ask you, if I download this report to PDF, will I get drilling down in PDF also? No. But if I download this report to Excel, will I get drilling down option? Let us see. Excel. Let me go to downloads and click on save. Let me open downloading button, downloads button. Now sales drilling down. Now you see that report here. You're able to see this, but do you have any plus buttons here? You don't have any plus buttons, but you could see a plus button here. You could see a plus button here. So I would like to get accessories, or I would like to see bikes. Click on plus button. See now, this is getting opened. Now you can click on this button back. So I would like to see components. Click on this button back. Now click on this button back. Okay. Now it is going back. Have you seen this? Now I wanted to see the first one is this, then the next one is getting opened. Clear? Now you can see a one level, second level, third level, fourth level, first level, second level. So whatever you wanted to have it, you should be able to get it. You can also click on these buttons. Okay. You can also click on these buttons. So if you wanted to get it back, you can get it back like this. Clear? So the drilling down approach is visible with your Excel, but if you wanted to come back, you can just simply come back like this. Clear, guys? And drilling down, is available here, but it is not properly coming. This you need to adjust. Okay, this you need to adjust and try to, give the report to the end user. So drilling down is available in your Excel, but not in your PDF files. Clear, guys? So all these things are going to be asked, asked in the interview. Clear? So one more thing people may ask you. So I wanted to have, let us say, create a PPT. Can I create a PPT? Why not? So you'll go, you simply click on the PowerPoint. Clear? So it automatically creates a PowerPoint slide. So you can also go there. If you're a manager who wanted to give a presentation to your team, so you can create a PowerPoint report. Now it is available in the PowerPoint. Now you can show them this report to the end users. Clear? So all these things are very much easy. You can give these numbers only, but nothing else. Based on this, you may also create some kind of a charts manually and everything. Because I did not create any charts, you can also create a lot of charts. You can also show the data in you know or table structure as well as in the charts. Okay, we'll see them later. So all these things are available. So creating a drilling down report is very, very easy. And in many interviews, this question is asked. How do you create a drilling down report? Means you can tell them, we can go to a groups, row groups, go to group properties, visibility property show, and we need to use toggled column property. Where is available? Go to visibility, you need to hide it, and the display can be toggled. Toggled column where will be what? The previous column. When you're hiding this, you need to show this as a toggled column. So toggled column and visibility property. If you know these two things, we can create a drilling down reports very, very easily. Clear? So that's what is very, very important. So in SSRS, we need to do these many steps. But in Power BI, only one step. Okay, in Power BI, not many these steps. Only give the data with a single step, you can create a drilling down report there. That's it. If you know what is a drilling down, then tomorrow you can create in SSRS or in Tableau or in Power BI or in Excel also we can create a Power BI reports. But steps are different in each tool. Clear? So in SSRS we use drilling down, blah blah blah. In Power BI, there is no toggled column at all. So there is a different, steps are available. That's it, nothing else. Okay. So people would ask you what types of reports you have created. So you can tell them that I have created parameterized reports, cascading parameter report. I have created reports like drilling down reports. Clear? So a lot of reports still we'll see we can create. And I have also created the data getting the data from OLTP sources, data warehousing sources, and the cubes also have used. So we'll create a cube later, and we will also connect the SSRS into the cubes, because you people do not know cubes, so I'm not showing. But people who know cube already, people already learned the cubes. Okay, some of them also knew cubes, right? For them, I'll create one cube, and I'll show you how to create a reports with the cubes as well. Clear? So it's very, very simple. Nothing is complex. End of the day, SSRS is there to visualize the data. The data may come from anywhere, doesn't matter. Clear, guys? So this you create and you practice them. If you have any questions, you can ask me. So this is the query. This query, I'm going to be giving it to you. Okay. So Control C, right away, I'll post it. So hope everybody is getting these videos. If not, please ask my team, so they'll be sending you a link. Okay, so this is SSRS query for what? Drilling down. Okay, I will give this query, guys. It is saved. Save and closing it. You can take this and work with it. Clear? So I explained about what is a matrix. Now today's video also I'll upload it, and the meeting link will not work from tomorrow. You talk to my team, they'll give you the new meeting ID for SQL Server and everything by this evening, please. So if you have any questions, you're welcome.